All right. Hello again, Avengers, and welcome to another exciting daily vlog. This is Daily Vlog 2025, number... I think we're at 121. One new vlog in the month of May. I have no idea why I thought of the count there, but I did. So today, it's the 1st of May. It's no longer, it's gonna be May. It is May. And we got, literally as I was uploading yesterday's video, I got an email from Roll20 talking about this, and I thought about just delaying yesterday's video to today so I could record a new video and do that. No, I liked the video that we made yesterday. So, we're going to talk about this today. Officially, Demiplane and Roll20 have announced that the beta for the character sheet integration is now live. What does that mean? All right, so story time. Like a year or two ago, Roll20 purchased Demiplane, which is the way that I describe Demiplane is effectively it's D&D Beyond for not D&D, despite the fact that you actually can play D&D on it. But if you've ever used D&D Beyond, Demiplane works very similarly. They have digital versions of a bunch of different RPGs. Some of them have character builders and character sheets you can use. Some of them don't. My understanding is they're working on integrating as much of that as physically possible, so that everything eventually has character sheets. But it's a really nice service. Like I like having my books on D&D Beyond because it makes it easier for me to read, makes it easier for me to run. Same thing is true about Demiplane. I was first introduced to it because when I first backed Avatar Legends, one of the stretch goals was getting digital tools for Avatar Legends, and that got me basically almost every single book. I have all but one book on Demiplane. The new Uncle Iroh book, new. It's been out for a little while. And so that's when I first got kind of introduced to the Demiplane, and it is absolutely lovely. I have actually played Avatar Legends using the Demiplane character sheets that they have. They're great. Yeah, they use official artwork. They look gorgeous. I built my Daggerheart character for the playtest directly on Demiplane. I have pre-ordered the digital version of the game on Demiplane. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Demiplane. So what this actually means, well, effectively what it means is you can actually link your Roll20 account and your Demiplane account to have both websites kind of talk to each other. And once you do that, with this new character sheet beta, you can actually link characters that you create on Demiplane to games on Roll20, so that you can roll on Demiplane and it'll show up on Roll20. The character sheet itself will show up on Roll20 as well. Things like that. This is not for every single character sheet that exists on Demiplane right now. As of right now, the only ones that are currently available are Alien the RPG, Candela Obscura, Cyberpunk Red, which is the current newest edition of Cyberpunk, the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition. Now, my understanding was Starfinder, like the email I got for this, telling me about this, also mentioned Starfinder 2nd Edition, but Starfinder 2nd Edition is currently is still currently being designed. So it's possible they're not listing that because, again, it's not done yet. But that was actually the first character sheet integration that they tried, and they actually chose Starfighter Second Edition on purpose because it was still being designed. And so because of that, they could work directly with the people that were making Starfighter Second Edition to make sure that the character sheet fits the game that they were currently designing, and kind of working together. They could go, well, we can actually do this and this and this. So if you guys want to have this aspect be a part of how the character sheet works, we can automate it in this particular way, or we can do this particular thing, is what I assume. I have no idea what they actually did. But if I was on the teams, I would 100% be doing that. So why does this matter? Well, currently, there is not a single virtual tabletop that has a digital character builder integration like this. Roll20 does have digital goods and stuff like that. Like, you can buy D&D books on there and you can integrate them with it as well. And they do have a character builder on Roll20. Your mileage may vary. Let's put it that way. It's not the greatest thing in the world. And Roll20 is a virtual tabletop. It is designed to be a virtual tabletop. It's not really designed to be a place where you read the different books and stuff like that. And while you can look up things while you are running them on Roll20, it's not fantastic. Most other virtual tabletops, again, have kind of similar things like that, but you have to effectively learn each new virtual tabletop and their particular system. But when you look at something like Demiplane and the character sheets and builders that they have are built directly out of the books themselves. It is probably the closest you are going to get to how the designers of these various games wanted you to build characters out of anything you're going to find. Again, D&D Beyond does this, and they do it very, very well. And they've been doing what they can to find a way to integrate themselves with a virtual tabletop. They had Project Sigil, which is still kind of up in the air right now as to what's going on. And they have the Maps program, which is their version of a virtual tabletop. But compared to just about every other tabletop out there, at least the big ones, it is really, really feature light and is in a very, very early stage of development. So as of right now, having a complete digital tool set that was specifically designed with the creators in mind to work the way that they intend it to work, integrated directly with your virtual tabletop, is just not something that currently exists. So that in and of itself is really, really cool. And with this integration and the account linking and stuff, with, again, the stuff that I mentioned, Alien RPG, Candela Obscura, Cyberpunk Red, Marvel Multiverse, Pathfinder 2e, and Vampire the Masquerade 5e, I believe all of those are now linked to where if you buy it on Demiplane, you own it on Roll20, and if you buy it on Roll20, you own it on Demiplane. So if you have purchased any of those things on either of those platforms, once you link your accounts, you get both of them. The other thing I really like about the integration is I have a subscription to Roll20 because it gives me cool stuff that I like, and it's relatively cheap. Because of that, and because I linked my account, I have a free subscription to Demiplane, which means I can share anything I have unlocked on Demiplane with up to 25 other people, which that in and of itself is a really, really big deal. On D&D Beyond, if you are a master level subscriber on D&D Beyond, which again is relatively cheap, it allows you to create campaigns and turn on content sharing, meaning anyone that's in a campaign with you can see and use every single book you have purchased on D&D Beyond, and you can see and use their stuff. It's very, very cool, but it's exclusively Dungeons and Dragons. That is the only thing that it helps with. With Demiplane, that opens up everything. So if you were like me and you effectively just collect tabletop RPGs, and you have friends and things like that I do that like to play different kinds of RPGs, then the Demiplane subscription is really amazing, because it means they if you buy, Alien RPG, everybody in your little share group will be able to see it, build characters in it, whatever you want. So yeah, so this is a really really big deal for tabletop gaming in general. Now, is it going to work super super well? I haven't the foggiest idea. None of the games that are currently available to be synced are games that I own anything in. Like, I have Vampire the Masquerade 5e books. I don't have digital versions of. I mean, I have PDFs of all of them, but I've never purchased anything on Demiplane for them, because that costs money. And I got all my 5e Vampire the Masquerade stuff from a Humble Bundle, because I like Humble Bundle and their chip. So yeah, for everything else, I don't own any of these things. Now, things like Candela Obscura has free stuff. Like, I've built a Candela Obscura character without owning the digital version of Candela, the Nexus version of, or Demiplane version of Candela Obscura. I have Candela Obscura. That book right there, that is Candela Obscura. And I have a PDF of it. So I own the thing, I just don't own it on Demiplane. So eventually I'm going to sit down specifically with Candela Obscura, create a Candela Obscura game on Roll20, and see how this character sheet integration stuff works. But as of right now, I don't know how it works, because none of the RPG systems are RPGs that I currently own. I've been meaning to get the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game for a while now, and I just haven't. But it's on my to-do list. And I'd like to have Cyberpunk Red. And while Vampire the Masquerade is just not my favorite thing, not that it's a bad game, it's just not my cup of tea. Hunt of the Reckoning is really cool, and I've been enjoying the 5th edition version of that. And they do have Hunt of the Reckoning content. I don't think they have a character builder yet, which is probably why it's not listed here. But I would love to see that eventually get integrated, because Hunt of the Reckoning is super cool. And yeah, I really, really want Avatar Legends to do this Roll20 linking stuff, because I have so much Avatar Legends stuff, and it genuinely is one of my favorite games ever. It is so much fun to play. Yeah. Interested to hear from you guys. First of all, in the comments, anyone else here interact with Demiplane in any way, shape, or form? Do you own any books on there? Have you gone to the website before? Do you have your Roll20 account linked already? Let me know in the comments down below. And then, what do you guys think of D&D Beyond, but not D&D, except you can play D&D on it? What do you guys think of this idea? Are you excited to have, like, actual complete character builders and online tools now being integrated with a virtual tabletop? Or is it another thing that you're like, I really don't care? Again, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, again, it's all for me today, and I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye. Really? I hit the wrong button. Now, bye-bye.